And they are helping jungle.
They need push.
I see you.
Come on, Corki, it's not the time to last hit. Push it all the way in. You're not gonna get a plate, that's fine, but at the same time you will deny a lot of CS. Caitlyn says that she should wait for the minions. Well, sorry for the Leona and Misfortune.
Time to run.
That's good. So now you can see that they have more minions than you, and this is the minion advantage that I'm talking about. All that you need to do right now is just to play passive and let them push, right?
Yep.
You can decide to stand in front of the wave a little bit and make sure that it doesn't crash under the turret, right? If you've done that, you would have forced a freeze, and this would have put you in a better position, because right now you already started slow pushing into them, and you can see that if you stood in front of the minion wave, it would be so much better that you froze and you didn't get so much harass. You would have been able to deal so much more. You get what I'm saying, or?
Yeah, you're right. So I should have just like taken few minion hits.
Yeah, and activated a potion. Would have been completely fine. It's a good trade. Abuse them? You're fine? Ah. Just next time try to flash out of that place. That's fine.
Yeah, well, that's I kind of tried, but I just hit the corner of it.
Yeah, happens. If you tried to escape closer to the Leona, you would have been fine. Because Leona, remember, she just missed her E.
Yeah, you're right.
Character deals a lot of damage though.
An enemy has been slain.
You're doing fine right now. All that you need to just like pace yourself slowly. And it's the same thing that you can know is from the reaction test that we do. It's like you see you've got a lot of penalties while having good reactions, not like because you always try to accelerate things. Now I would really now you can see that Senna put a ward right there.
An enemy has been slain. Time to
It's just that you really try to accelerate things and it doesn't end up well when you do. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So I need to just play safe, stay behind, and
It's not only about that, it's just like trying to see like how many things you can get from that. Because like you're trying to force trades at places that really do not favor you whatsoever. For example, even if you got a good trade right there, yeah, they still would have had more damage than you because they had more minions anyway. And this is something that you've been ignoring for a while.
oh, okay. So now MF is out of mana.
Yeah, but what is the thing? You really need a good setup for this. If you try to just let them control the lane this way and have no saying in the matter, then you're never gonna get an opportunity to engage on them.
Enemy has been slain.
Brand really needs a freeze to get going, to be played. If you do not freeze on Brand, you're really going to be outranged every single time. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Nice, back off. Nice, more stuns. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Use your potion. You shouldn't stay low HP. You should just use a potion. Now what I would have done right there, I would have just sit and waited for the wave to crash. Or like thin it out a little bit so I can set up a freeze, right? With
Okay.
that freeze you can play.
I'm definitely going to need a bigger gun.
It's a good roll. Oh,
An enemy has been slain.
nice, not bad. Nice, good dodge as well. So a little bit forced, as I say, but this is fine. He can jump on you, by the way. Good. That's a really good draw. You really cannot access Dragon Pit. You do not have mid lane. You can try to put a really shallow ward. That's all. You see what I mean? Without mid lane prior, without jungle, you just really can't do much. You don't really want to fight this one. Using a stun on Leona, I wouldn't recommend that. Do you know why?
Why?
Because she already used what she had. She used all of her spells, and it's not the Leona that matters, it's the follow-up damage that's coming from Misfortune, from the Echo, from whoever that is going to be behind her. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Makes
So
sense?
like, once you use everything, just like,
Just ignore her. Because it's just only auto attacks that are left, right?
yeah,
Because what killed Caitlyn over there, other than Caitlyn herself, she was killed by the Misfortune ulti. So if you
yeah.
stop Misfortune ulti, then Caitlyn doesn't die.
Okay.
Right.
Turret plating will soon fall. Exhale and fire.
And that's it. You don't have any more. Use a potion, it's okay. You don't have to stay low.
Leon is mid.
Shut down. Time's up. Look out, boys. There's a new sheriff in town.
So,
Destroyed a
one
turret.
thing that you can do right now is just trying to go mid lane and trying to plant more vision.
Okay.
An ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
You can stay over there and try to kill the Senna. The ultimate is not gonna do much.
An enemy has been slain.
This is fine because your teammates should be able to kill Senna later on. At least one of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Zed literally doesn't do anything good. Oh my god. He has
Out of-
ulti. Doesn't he?
Peacemaker program
Zed?
initiated.
Yeah.
Okay. Doesn't work out, I guess. Nice.
Enemy killing spree.
Papa, regarde. Regarde, papa.
I don't need help.
straight forward. Ah. That's not bad if Fiora's there.
You touch me!
Ignite? Nice. So over there, if you walk straight forward, Leona would have never caught up to you. Because, you know, she's on the
Okay.
safe line.
Time to take the shot. Your team has destroyed the turret.
Morale should be done.
Yeah.
And now you can win mid-game team fights because of Morale. You can go for penetration boots, or you can go for defensive. Your next item should be something like Ryze. This slow will really help your team out. It will help the
Okay.
Fiora, it will help the Zed, you know, etc. You know what I'm
And it makes me a little tankier also.
kind of. Yeah, this is fine. You don't need to go for deeper than that. You should actually transition to playing around the Baron after this warding session. Because you will get to control the Baron pick, and if you do, you just destroy you. 5 people are over there, so probably not engaging from that angle is fine. Okay, well not 5, but basically 3 plus 1. Because we don't know what his jungle is. Ultimate? Nice. Misfortune? Leona.
Shut down.
Oh my god, they actually killed himself. Super. Vladimir is a little bit late. Remember that he just used teleport probably, because we just saw him on top side, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we go and ward enemy jungle, enemy red jungle. This is our job to ward. Not in here, but deeper. Then you recall, you buy your items, and you walk blue jungle, enemy blue. Can get this one right there, a little bit safe, it's fine. Yeah, buy these 2 components. Yeah, sure. Enemy blue jungle.
Godlike.
Like walk straight up to, yeah, exactly, walk straight up to the jungle.
Don't trip!
That's it, we stop chasing. Okay, you killed him, nice. Baron, ping Baron like 7,000 times. Oh. Still go Baron, by the way. So your job right now is not to deal that. Oh, what is Caitlyn doing? Okay, just ignore her. That's fine. I guess some people just don't want to win the game, man. That is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
still, we just ignore this kind of. You can recall Run Dragon. Recall Run Dragon. That's the best choice. So you always try to generate pressure like on the other side of the map. If you fail at one side, you can see like you're always like 1 step ahead. You see what I'm saying?
All right.
I don't see anything happening right here, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay, that's not bad. They still could have gotten the skill without you know what I'm saying?
Well, that flash was worth, I guess.
Fine. It's okay, but here's the thing. He didn't have much participation in... Okay, you can go Baron again. Right, Baron. What I'm saying is, like, sometimes you might not have these chances in higher eras because people are not going to throw everything for one turret. So the best choice is always to go for something that's guaranteed. Now, if you say 4 of them on one side of the map, the better thought process would be just to go on the other side of the map and to get whatever objective is there. Since they were like not full people and half HPs, they really cannot get the Baron. So the Baron was not on there for the taking, but you could take Dragon and then answer with the Baron again, right?
Okay.
Like just like this Echo did. He knew his team was like not gonna do anything over there. He just decided to take Dragon.
Yeah, so they have 4 dragons.
4?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. That's Dragon Soul. The soul of the dragon gives you movement speed, which is not bad, but it's not that strong, you know what I'm saying?
An enemy has been slain.
Really good warding, by the way.
Ally has been slain.
So for warding, I'm gonna be a 7 out of 10 this game because it's really improved a lot. For trading, we're gonna be a 5 out of 10 because we didn't do that well in lane. For roaming, that's a 5 out of 10. You did only 1 roam. Objective control, that's a 7. Well, on the Baron, and with not much you could influence the dragon. Teamfight management, that's a much better at a 6. And target penetration, I'm gonna stay at a 5. Okay?
Sounds good.
Wow, generous Caitlyn.
Yeah.
Sometimes forever is just 1 second.
Okay, that warrior just dies. You can go for allies, I guess. Yeah, you have enough gold. Cool. So, as long as you make sure to damage everyone in the next team fight, because you will just apply Morale and Nomicon and Grievous Wounds, should be all okay. Like the way the game should be just won. From that alone. Try to start something up.
The time is now. An enemy has been slain.
That's fine. Just keep pressuring. Fiora really doesn't need help in that way. She just needed you to cut the Vladimir off from the other side. Right?
Okay.
Nice, help out.
An ally has been slain.
Good enough. Oh my god, misfortune ulti. But that's fine, because look at bot side.
Shut
And
down.
Caitlyn gets this kill.
Please.
Almost. And you can see like Zed is really unanswered. So this is why this was really fine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Should have just killed him.
Yeah, he has ult now. I think he's gonna go in for it.
Well, we'll know after 5 seconds. He can't now. One alt attack will kill him. because of the misfortune passive.
I see you.
Your team has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain.
Okay, back off. That's fine. She decided to miss it. You can go for it. You have to go for it. Nice. Try to stop it as much as possible. You don't want to die over there. Maybe you're gonna risk your life again, but you have to. You really have to. Unfortunately. But this is fine.
Get wrecked.
Shut down.
That's okay. So you can see like how many times that you... No, don't surrender. Don't surrender. Why would you surrender, dude? We're winning this.
No, no, I didn't. I was not. I was. I don't know why I hovered on, but I was not going to click yes. Don't worry, I never click yes.
Yeah. Right. For sure. So now you understand like why I told you like to go there multiple times, because this is what you really need to do. Because if you do not finish, if you didn't go for that, and they all would have the Elder Dragon, it would have been really bad. So that's why poking them before fight really gives you a chance. I don't know why Fiora did what she did, but if she was there, she just like she would like you would have won the first fight. This game is really easy and winnable. All that you need to do is like focus a little bit more, because you know Fiora is not cooperating. Okay.
No, I'm alone here, and that's not good.
That's not fine, but at least you have a bar power. That ward was fresh, so they're setting up a trap. That's what, as I said.
Double kill.
You see what I said? It's literally a
Yeah.
fresh ward.
And you walk straight into it. And you've seen Leona try to grab and missed.
Yeah, exactly.
Kept going forward. Zed's gonna take tower. Taking a nib. If they can stop this and prevent the recall, Zed can do a lot of damage.
They cannot. They have a lot of damage from the Elder Dragon, dude. It literally executes and shit.
Yeah, but Zed can keep pushing.
She's too strong. Even for Zed. But they stopped the Baron, which is really good. If you get this Baron, you just win the game, dude. Because you're stronger in a team fight without their executes. All that you need to do right now is just like stop the misfortune ulti from happening, and you're golden.
Sometimes you have to
Okay?
go back.
Because your teams win 1-on-1, and they win in a team fight scale if misfortune is not there. Wars should be a little bit deeper, and when you scan, you move with sweeper. Okay?
Okay.
He should be dead. Like, this should be a free pick. Oh, that was too safe for the plates. Help is in, help is in, help is in, help is in.
Legendary.
Unfortunate. You can kill them, by the way. You can pressure something. Like, you can pressure mid. Yeah, it doesn't have ulti for 15 seconds more.
Fusion, scumbag.
This is not good.
Person.
You didn't have to lose your flash over there, but that's fine. Oh, I missed everything. Doesn't really matter.
Shut down.
Run Baron? Oh, run to Fiora, run to Fiora.
That was extraordinary.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay. Ignite him. Always ignite him. Always ignite, okay?
Okay.
Help is in, help is in. She's dead. You can't help her anymore. Help is in is much better.
No signs of intelligence, right?
Recall run Elda. Okay? And when you run to the jungle. Get get this item. Zin should be fine. He should not fear that, because Zed is there as well. And remember, Vladimir doesn't have flash. Yet. That's just okay, this is completely fine. You can actually just engage on whoever that's in front of you, dude. The pressure is on them. They do not win fights without misfortune, okay? I don't like when you engages like that, but this is absolutely fine right now just because the sake of it. When you engage, you really want to respect the range that your champion has. Ignite early, ignite ulti. Just for pressure. It doesn't matter.
Spree.
He will ult out. Oh, he didn't ult, that's fine then. Fiora just ends.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fiora just ends. Oh, this is perfect. Alright, so. Respect the range that your champion has, in meaning be careful about your position, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you see like how easy it is when you just go from one place to another, and when you like respawn on different sides of the map. It's just so much easier like that.
Yeah, you're right. Like we went top, then we went bot, then we went top, and we moved them around, like forcing them to move around.
So they do not have like constant setup. You don't really need to just engage at every single fight that you have. It's not going to really reach in a very productive synthesis. What you need to do instead is that you can simply just, okay, they're going for Baron. Can they do Baron? No. We just go for Elder Dragon then. Or we go for Dragon. We prevent them from having the buff. Then we do this over and over again. We have more vision control. We spread our vision sporadically, and then we concentrate vision in their jungle, so we can always know where they are. And this is how you can basically see how you can perform at different games. This is like my main advice for you for this a couple of games that I saw. See, like you're high in damage, but another thing that you're not doing, you're not positioning well, right?
Okay.
Because when you use the blast cone into the middle of the fight, there's nothing wrong with that in that particular scenario, but it's not the optimal play. You know what I'm saying? Blast your
Okay.
cone behind your team, use your damage. For example, like you really need somebody for you to have time, someone in front of you, so you can have time to use your spells. You don't want to be rushed out. Be very methodical about it, and then as you
Yeah.
do it, it's okay. You missed a spell, that's fine. You have your E, you have your W, ignite. 3 spells, that's fine. You can just alt. You don't really need to be in front of them all the time. You don't need to force the play, but just let the play slowly come to you. Okay.
All right, sounds good. It's also for me, like I've been lately so much playing just as tank, 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 tank.
And it was literally you were playing a brand tank right now,
Yeah.
right? Also, one more thing that I would say is just that it really doesn't help you a lot if you would completely not understand like where you're supposed to go. For example, like how to say, uh, remember when you were trying to go for the play on bot side, but it was never coming up.
Yeah.
The thing is that you were not controlling the lane in a way that allows you to do so. Like the lane was controlled by them mainly, and you were not able to add anything up to that point. What happens is that you're not freezing enough. We can talk about freeze, in our next session, and it's just like the main purpose of playing Bran, and it's not gonna only help you with Bran. It will help you with Bran, Nautilus, Leona. So instead of like letting them have the initiative about the lane, remember sometimes like I told you, you could have just taken a couple of hits from minions, then you would just press a potion, so you'll mitigate the damage, but at the same time your reward is that you're able to land spells, but they cannot really land anything at you.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You're right. I remember that part when I should have just like stopped the wave there for like 2 seconds.